Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Aradhana and I'm here with yet another video, and in today's video I am going to talk about how to analyze PYQs, because a lot of you have commented that you don't know how to analyze PYQs and how to make notes regarding those PYQs. So today I'm going to show you some of my notes that I made out of all those PYQs, and yeah, let's get into today's video. So analyzing PYQs is very important before you start making your notes, because you need to have a knowledge of what kind of questions are being asked and what can be asked actually, because the syllabus of English literature is very vast. They don't ask the same question again and again, but they ask the questions related to the PYQs in the next year. Okay, so the thing is that you need to have a good knowledge of what kind of questions has been asked in the previous year paper. Mainly I think just the previous year paper. Like if you are giving paper in 2023, you must have prepared all the questions of 2022 paper, both the shifts and both the exams. Okay, so let's start with this. So first of all, I made a separate copy for PYQs only. Okay, because I knew that there are a lot of topics which I had no idea about what the hell they were. So I made a different copy for PYQs and I wrote the options of all those PYQs. Here you can see, I think I wrote all the options there, okay, which I didn't know. So when you read the PYQs, you will see that there are some questions you are very easily going to do, but there are some questions that will be very difficult for you, and there would be some terms that you don't even know from where they have asked this question. So for those type of questions, you need to make a list of all the topics that you have not read and you have not even heard about them. So I made a list like that. Okay, so it is almost like these are 50 topics, okay, out of whatever question papers I analyzed. There are more than 50 topics covered in this copy. So I would suggest you to make a list of these kinds of topics from one paper first of all, and then write notes regarding that. For example, there is a topic, first topic is angry young man, okay, and then I have made just not a lot of notes, okay, just one page of angry young man. Okay, there are only 1 2 3 4 5 points. Okay, there are only 5 points written about this. Mostly the first paragraph of Wikipedia or like any site you are referring to, like Britannica or such sites, the first paragraph, the second paragraph is more than enough. Or if it is a writer, then you must go for his works and all that. There are a lot of writers that are asked in the options of the PYQs, which are asked as the important question in the next year. So you must not take those writers for granted, because some of those writers are very important. They are going to become even more important in the next paper. So yeah, I think you should prepare notes like that. And there are a lot of writers that you are going to come across whose name you have not even heard, okay, because writers like Stuart Hall, Raymond Williams, all those I didn't even knew about all those writers. Okay, cultural studies may all of these are included. I had no idea about all these writers. But the thing is that when you analyze PYQs, you also come to know about the terms that invented by them, and also the kind of questions they are asking about these writers and the terms related to them. So बहुत सारी चीज़ें क्लियर हो जाती हैं while you are analyzing the PYQs. So it's very important to analyze PYQs. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how you can make notes from a question. This is a question from 2022 shift 2. Okay, the question is, besides being the playwright, who among the following has translated Homer? So the answer is George Chapman, and then there are three other writers given. Okay, so about those three writers, you have to start writing about them. There is first one is Thomas Dekker. Okay, now you are going to write his chronological date, because that is very important, can be asked anytime. Then what was he was a writer, novelist, etc, etc, and in which era did he belong to? That is mostly clear from the chronological date, but yeah, you should write that. And then the kind of question is asked, translated. So you must know which writers did Thomas Dekker actually translate, because next time ये भी पूछा जा सकता है. So those are the kinds of things. Now because he is a writer, then you have to write major works of him. अब major works में you can I mean, it depends on your capability to remember as many works as you can. Okay, so I would suggest you to at least remember like 3 to 5 works of every writer. Okay, so here I have written a lot of works: The Shoemaker's Holiday, Lust Dominion, The Honest Whore, Patient, Grisel, and Roaring Girl and all that. I think Roaring Girl पे भी question आ चुका है. And he has also collaborated with a lot of people. तो उसके आगे ये भी लिखो that on which of these works did he collaborate with which writer. So all of these things are very important. And question you have to write here, okay, so that you know what kind of questions are asked. And again, if you are getting any information related to that writer from the PYQs, वो भी यहीं पे लिखो, don't write it somewhere else. Okay, so all the PYQs में जो भी इस writer के बारे में पूछा गया, you must write it here only. Okay, so and just like this you have to make notes on the other 3 options as well, and also the right answer. Okay, उस पे भी notes you have to make if you don't know that writer. Now if you know the writer, for example there is some writer like Wordsworth or Keats, most of us literature students have read about them and we have, मान लो तुमने notes पहले से बना लिए, then you don't have to write that. Okay, you can just drop that question and you can just move on with another question in which you have some new writers and some new terms and all those kind of things. So yeah, that was all the things that you need to know in analyzing PYQs. Okay, and one of the most important things, you need to keep on revising these PYQs because a lot of times questions come from these PYQs only. So yeah, just make notes like this and keep revising, and yeah, everything would be good. So yeah, that was the video, and if you have any query regarding analyzing PYQs or anything else, then you can comment that down in the comment section. Okay, right now I'm having my exam, so that's why I might not be able to upload videos very frequently. So yeah, sorry for that. So yeah, that was the video, and do let me know how is your preparation going in the comment section, and I'll meet you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.